given 2 hands to hold, 2 legs to walk, 2 eyes to see, 2 ears to listen. So why only 1 heart? Because the other one was given to someone else for us to find. Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. One of the biggest moments in life is when you propose marriage or you are proposed to. It is the one moment in our lives that we remember and cherish forever. I have to confess, I am a huge fan of romantic stories. But to be honest, I had no idea if or when my then boyfriend was going to propose. And he really caught me totally off guard with the proposal. But before going straight to that moment, I would like to take you to a very special place in Mexico. Valle de Bravo, or simply Valle, is one of the most beautiful colonial towns in Mexico because of its natural beauty, warm climate, and majestic scenery. It is located 52 miles away from Toluca, the city where I grew up, on the shore of Lake Avandel, and surrounded by pine-covered mountains. The lake is perfect for fishing, kayaking, sailing, boating, or any other water activity. And the lake is what catapulted Valle as the tourist destination it is today. Beyond these outdoor activities, another prime factor makes Valle an incredible place. Outside town, you can also find the Piedrerrada Monarch Butterfly Sanctuary, which is one of the 14 colonies that host millions of monarch butterflies that migrate from US and Canada to Mexico's warmer climate. It is estimated that between 60 million and 1 billion monarch butterflies arrive every single year. It's amazing how these tiny fragile creatures make a journey of 2,000 miles to return to the same high mountains in Mexico. These gorgeous monarch butterflies with bright orange colored wings arrive by the end of October and start the migration back to US and Canada in March. So amazing is this feat of nature that in 2009, UNESCO designated this area as a World Heritage to protect the butterflies and their migration. On February 9, 2009, a friend of my boyfriend was going to get married in Valle de Bravo. It was going to be the wedding of the year because he was one of those friends that didn't seem to really want to get married until he found a woman that made him change his life. So the wedding was going to be at night, and my boyfriend and his close friends organized a reunion at a very nice restaurant called Rodavento in Valle de Bravo. We were the first couple to arrive. I was astonished about the beauty of the place. It was like a huge garden surrounded by mountains. On the left side, you could see a small lake full of lotus flowers. And on the right side, you could see a river and a small bridge. And our table, it was nicely decorated. It was like with a lot of flowers and candles. It was beautiful. So we sat down at the table and waited for his friends to come. Well, suddenly they called him and saying that they were already late, and so we decided to order something to eat. The food and the service was very good, and the place turned a little bohemia when all of a sudden an artist stopped by our table and offered to paint a portrait of us. We're not the type of couples that like to be painted, but after novel thinking the idea, we both agreed we wanted to capture that moment. My boyfriend started to talk about how much he loved me, the time we had been together, and all the great time we had been spending together. When all of a sudden the artist interrupted, saying that he had already finished and he wanted to show us his work. He gave me the portrait he just painted, And this is what I saw.
Will you marry me?
Brenda, would you marry me? I immediately looked at my boyfriend. He was already get down on one knee. He kept saying all those magical words. Every woman wants to listen, but I could barely focus. I was so excited. And then he asked me, Brenda, would you marry me? And he pulled out a beautiful ring. Slowly, my mind started to make up everything and realize that everything had been planned. There were no wedding, no friends, anything. Of course, I gave him my hand and said yes. That was one of the best days in my life. In our way back to Toluca, we found a squirrel of monarch butterflies surrounding the car. I will never forget that time because it was like they were happy and celebrating our engagement. Well, of course not. It was February, and they were getting ready to move northward. A long journey was about to start. A journey full of adventures, beauty, but also challenges. Just like my fiancé and I were going to journey together as a couple.